Okay, so welcome back to Two Idiots Building a Diff. Alright, so I've just spent the last probably half an hour trying to repair this thread here because it's a little bit damaged. The nut that I needed has finally arrived because I buggered a few of them. It's alright. We're just about to try and check the preload on the bearings. So we got a heap of shims now. We can properly start swivel hub and everything tomorrow night, and then back in the car.
Give an update on what happened last night.
Alright, so basically what happened last night is I just caught it. We stripped like almost 3 nuts. The thread on that pinion is gone, so I sort of just went, nah, screw it, I'm buying a new diff. There was one on Marketplace for about $200, and that's basically where we are up to now. I've put it all together, I've got a dry fit. I've measured about 5,000 times to get this fitting in for the air locker. So we're about to start drilling this. Everything on this diff looks pretty good, so like even that, the gears are meshing together nice by the looks of it. But yeah, so we'll see how we go. We'll drill a pilot hole. We measured twice. Everything's nice, good to go. And then basically we just got to put it all together. We got the copper hose here. So plug that in once everything's connected. Check the backlash. Set the backlash. Make sure all the gears are meshing together nicely with bearing blue.
Alright, so we've just blown out all the rest of the metal shavings from in here. Put the fitting in and Loctite it. And then we're going to put all the center back in. So pretty much the locker. So we're going to put the locker back in, tighten it all up, talk it to spec.
Backlash.
We're going to do the bearing blue as well, make sure they're meeting properly.
Righto, so we just put Loctite on the fitting. As you can see it there. So letting that dry. As we're letting that dry, we're putting that back together diff now. Check the backlash and how the gears mesh together. After that, we put the copper pipe on with the gold bracket. So that's somewhere around here. I think it's there. Anyway, and then this is ready to go back in the diff. Okay, so as you can see, this needle here, if I check the backlash, you can see it's moving. It is sitting at about 1.7. We need it between 1.2 and 1.5. So I've got to tighten it, I believe. So I got to loosen this side. No, sorry, I got to loosen this side and tighten this side to bring it closer to the pinion and get it between the spec, and we should be okay to tighten everything back up now. So let's do that. Should be 0.15 to 0.2, and we're sitting at 0.18 constantly, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, so that's sitting at 0.18 now, so I'm pretty happy with that reading. I've tightened all them up now. Now I'm going to do the bearing blue, but after dinner because I am hungry. Alright, so we're back after having dinner. I just put the probably can't see from there. I put the bracket on. I got to check the backlash one more time just to make sure, but if we go like this, you'll be able to see the locker disengaging and engaging. Now what we got to do is run it down into the fitting down here. Once I do that, I'll check the backlash, and it should be, I'll tighten this up, make sure everything's tight, tighten this, and it's basically good to go back in. Hey, yeah, guys. So I got it through. I got it through this. It was awesome. I did a great job. No courtesy of Dad. So we're just doing the final air test leak. Got the air compressor and put the hose into the fitting. If we go like this, the locker activates and you can't feel any air, can you though? So activates all good, so that's good. I'll check the backlash one more last time, the bearing blue, and then put it all together and it should be good to go. Quadruple check the backlash. It's sitting at 0.17. I put the bearing blue on it and it is meeting with the pinion. The crown wheel is meeting with the pinion in the center of the crown wheel in the teeth, so that's all good to go and ready to go back in the diff.
Alright, so we've ran into a little bit of an issue here, but I think Andrew has successfully got it on with a spanner, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it to the right torque setting. Alright, so the book has a torque setting of 54 to 64 newton meters of torque. So we're going to go on the higher end of that just because we just want to make sure it's tight. I'm going to go around in a crisscross passion and we're just going to mark once we've done the specific nut.
Basically what I'm using is like a press sort of thing, is just a 32 mil socket. I'm basically going around the axle seal and trying to get it in nice and even. So just going to go pack this CV now. You basically just want to get all the grease nice and inside of that CV and try not to get it all over you like I just did. A lot of people don't put grease in this section here. I don't know why. Now it goes into the diff. Gotta find that sweet spot. There it is. The little one's always the easier one to do. Took me a while to get. There we go. Nice and in. The rubber bits are always going to be tight. Just go sort of force them on without damaging them. Yeah. Handful of grease, just like that. You basically put it in the palm of your hand. You just want to go around the whole bearing. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because honestly I struggle doing it. So if you want to learn how to do it, go watch a video. Cruisers. Real men drink them. Drive them.
Yep. Alright, so just put the inner bearing in. We're just about to put the brakes onto the other assembly, as you can see. A little wiggle, and it should go in.
Righto, so I've just put that outer bearing in. I'll just give it a little tap with a screwdriver to get it all the way in. Now, so putting in that bigger nut, the whatever you call it, I'm not too sure what you call it, but putting in this one in now. Alright, we just finished up for the night. We got both sides back together pretty much. We've just got to put the back plate on the swivel hub and then put the brake calipers on, give the diff a paint, and then back into the car. So let's go to bed. I'm tired. My back is killing me, so go to bed and I'll see you in the morning. Alright, good day. So it's the next day now. I'm putting this back thing on the second one. I've just completed that side this morning. Yeah, just going around putting all these bolts on and having those discs in the correct order that they need to be. Alright, so we're basically done assembling this. Now we're going to clean up everything around it, put all the tools away, clean up the tools, get all that sorted. And then we're going to sand the diff back, or wire wheel the diff back, and then give it a lick of paint. Basically let it dry for today, and tomorrow afternoon put it back in, and we should have a front locker.
Alright, so as you can see, the diff is underneath the vehicle.
We got some new 3-inch flexi coils. Well, not brand new, but marketplace. Yeah. But we got them for the whole car, so we got 3-inch flexi in the rear as well. So it's all going to sit level instead of on a Cali lean, but it's alright. We're going to put these in now. We'll try to. Put it in now. Ready? I'll go up.
Tighten the radius arms. We're just putting on the panhard now.
So we got the diff right back into the car, sorted out, full of diff oil, and it is sitting awesome. We ended up doing the 3-inch in the rear as well, but didn't get any footage of that, as well as the rear brakes. But that is now all working now with the coils in, and everything is going great on the road driving around. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.